them take. No more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Hey, everyone. Good to see ya. I'm so sorry. Really, I'm sorry. My oldest nephew stopped by, and I had to, kind of help him a little bit. But I'm really sorry, but I'm here. I'm late, really late, but I love each and every one of you. Okay. Now, I think I'm all ready. Okay. Let's see. Hope everyone had a great day. That their weather is good. Can you hear me? Yoo-hoo. Oh, okay. Just checking. Hey, J Keeps. Hey, Susan. Hey, Bitbot. Love y'all. Okay. Over on YouTube. Hey, Darlene. Gator Girl. Tracy. Baby brother Chris. Melanie. Bitbot. Good to see each and every one of you. Tracy, there you are. I see ya. Oh, mercy. I'm going to be all screwed up tonight. I hate being rushed. He walked out the door at 8:30. I was like, really? Come on. So, okay. Thank you, Jay Keeps and Susan, and thank y'all on YouTube too. I didn't know if I had myself muted or not because I was trying to get everything going. I need a Mountain Dew. Okay, here we go. Now, since I think I've settled down a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, did you hear about the former lieutenant governor of Virginia? Man, people just gone and lost their ever-loving mind.
News out of Virginia now, breaking overnight. The former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax found dead in a apparent murder-suicide today. Griff Jenkins is watching that, and what details have we learned so far, Griff?
Yeah, Bill, a tragic developing story. Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis confirming that former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife Serena and then turned the gun on himself at their home in Annandale, Virginia. Their children, both teens in high school, one boy, one girl, were home at the time. The son called 911 shortly after midnight. Chief Davis says the couple had been living together in separate rooms, going through a messy divorce.
We know that recently Mr. Fairfax was served some type of paperwork indicating when he was scheduled to next appear in court for the ongoing divorce proceedings. So I guess that is something that we're looking at as something that may have led to whatever happened last night that led to the murder of a mother and a wife and a suicide.
Chief Davis adding that this is a high-profile family. This is tragic, of a loss for the children to lose both parents. And he says there are enough cameras, Bill, in the home to corroborate what happened. At this point, they believe that Fairfax appears to have used the same gun on his wife and himself. Police also noted that back in January, the wife made a police report alleging assault by her husband, Justin, in the house, but police determined that was not proven to be the case. No charges were brought. You'll recall Fairfax was lieutenant governor from 2018 to 2022 under Virginia Democrat Governor Ralph Northam, who issued a statement to Washington Post saying, "Pam and I are devastated by this heartbreaking news. I had the privilege of getting to know the Fairfaxes while our families served together." Justin Fairfax, once viewed as a frontrunner for governor, he had sexual allegations made against him in 2019 that had dated back to 2000 and 2004, Bill. He still ran in 2021, but he came in fourth. It's a developing story. We'll bring you more as we get it.
Sure enough. Thanks, Griff. Good to see you. Griff Jenkins on that story and more.
Yeah, that's right, Jay Keeps. I don't understand it either. If you're out of love with somebody, just leave. Just slam that door and leave. Don't be cheating on nobody and don't be doing anything like that. Just leave. But I don't know. People's went and gone crazy. That makes me want to throw my here we go. This one.
I want to tell you my secret now. I see dumb people walking around like regular people. They only see what they want to see. They don't know they're dumb. They're everywhere.
That's it. There's a bunch of dumb people in this world. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay. Okay, now let's see. And I'm finally glad that this was brought up in the press conference. So maybe I've been keeping my eye on this one because something I just don't feel like's right. And finally, it was asked.
Peter.
Thank you. I have one for you and then one for Secretary Besson.
Sure.
For you, Caroline, there are now 10 American scientists who have either gone missing or died. since mid-2024, they all reportedly had access to classified nuclear or aerospace material. Is anybody investigating this to see if these things are connected?
I've seen the report, Peter. I haven't spoken to our relevant agencies about it. I will certainly do that, and we'll get you an answer. If true, of course, that's definitely something I think this government and administration would deem worth looking into. So let me do that for you.
Thank you. And Secretary Besson, it doesn't sound like we're going to have $3 a gallon gas by summertime, which we had initially been told by the Energy Secretary. He now says that it would be very aggressive if we're going to get to the $3 a gallon gas by the summer. So when are we really going to get $3 a gallon gas?
Well, I think that's going to be the
They're getting
up
knocked
to
out
how
too.
the
I guess the
negotiations
aliens
go.
is knocking
President
them
Trump
off.
said this morning that he thinks we're nearing the end. The U.S. kept their side on the ceasefire. We've stopped firing. The Straits of Hormuz have not been completely reopened, so we will see. And I'm optimistic that during the summer we will see gas with a 3 in front of it sooner rather than later. It's Bank Week here in D.C., so I've been meeting with a lot of my Middle Eastern counterparts, the finance ministers, and they all say that once the straits are open, they can start pumping again within 1 week.
So not by summer, like Memorial Day, but maybe by Labor Day?
Again, I'm optimistic that sometime between June 20th and September 20th that we can have $3 gas again. And as I said this morning too, we are going to be watching the gas stations because they raise prices very quickly when when the crude oil prices went up. We hope they'll bring them down just as quickly as crude oil prices have come down, which they've come down substantially just in the past 10 days.
Whoa, way to go, Gator Girl. Ours went down a little bit. I didn't stop today to get any, but I'll have to tomorrow because I didn't feel like it, to be honest. But I gotta stop tomorrow. That's good. 20 cents down. Alrighty. But there's 10 of them now disappeared or took out. Scientists. So I'm keeping my eye on that situation. Something don't seem to be right. Don't seem to be right about it. And then I got this one where it says let me see. This one's China here. I played just a little bit last night on it, but this is the full clip on it.
You got a former Indiana University researcher has been sentenced to more than 4 months in prison after pleading guilty to smuggling E. coli bacteria DNA into the United States from China. This is intriguing. Eric Shawn, what you find out? Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. Well,
Darling,
another Chinese
Gator
student
Girl sent
charged
you
now
her
with smuggling biological
mini
materials into our country, and this time
How
he pled
rude.
guilty. It happens to be the third recent case involving prohibited pathogens. Yowang Jiang was a PhD researcher in the Department of Biology at Indiana University. You know, he was allowed into our country on a student visa, but he pled guilty to illegally bringing in biological pathogens from China. Court papers say he admitted he was a member of the Chinese Communist Party, and authorities say he was connected to a Chinese government-tied biolab all the time he was living here in Indiana for the last 3 years. Court papers say 2 years ago, someone in China sent him a package to his Bloomington, Indiana apartment that's right near the university. That package was labeled as women's underwear. But the FBI was suspicious because that shipment came from a Chinese scientific company, and it turned out the box contained E. coli DNA samples. You know, E. coli can make people seriously ill, especially children and adults over 65. The Bureau has been investigating Chinese nationals illegally smuggling banned biomaterial into the U.S. Special agent in charge of the Indianapolis FBI office, Timothy O'Malley, calls biosmuggling a serious concern that he says can pose a threat to national security.
You could certainly utilize biological material, genetically modified material brought into our country that could pose a risk to our health or our economy. Absolutely could. In this case, we were fortunate it did not happen, but this problem is not an isolated problem either.
Well, Zhang was sentenced to 4 months in jail and ordered deported immediately. By the way, Mr. O'Malley also told us that the FBI is taking Chinese-related smuggling very seriously. He calls the potential risk of all this huge.
They're taking it very seriously, but he only got 4 months. I better not say nothing. I'll just say if I sneeze too loud, then I would be in jail for at least 6 months tops. And here he is smuggling in things that could hurt us, and he only gets 4 months. But they're taking it seriously now, y'all. They're taking it serious. Dadgummit, these people. They better straighten up and start protecting us a little better. And then, how much? Hey, Party Bonza, good to see ya. Let me see. We got. I know, get it, girl, right? Oh, Lord. That kind of reminds me of when Biden was in office and them balloons was flying around. They're on top of our safety, that's for sure. Okay. Here's a little one, and then I'm going to do a Baby Trump. I should have enough time for a Baby Trump. And then the national anthem.
The U.S. has announced a formal blockade of Iranian ports and coastal areas. This is illegal action. All vessels are advised to immediately return to port if leaving and discontinue transit to Iran if that is your next port of call. Do not attempt to breach the blockade. Vessels will be boarded for interdiction and seizure transiting to or from an Iranian port. Turn around and prepare to be boarded. If you do not comply with this blockade, we will use force. The whole of the United States Navy is ready to force compliance. Now.
All right, that's fresh audio from CENTCOM. It's the warning that the U.S. Navy ships have been broadcasting to commercial ships via radio, announcing the naval blockade of Iran's ports. CENTCOM says that 9 vessels have complied with turnaround orders, while none have crossed the restricted area within the first 48 hours of the closure. American forces are using advanced military assets to enforce the blockade, including aircraft carriers, guided missile destroyers, and intelligence aircrafts. Matt Finn is live in Dubai on the Persian Gulf. Matt.
Hey, Emily, we're on day 3 of this American blockade, and so far no reports of any major incidents on the Gulf behind me. And right now, Kepler says 4 vessels are sitting idle in the Gulf of Oman because their cargo or perhaps interactions with Iran are being questioned. The Iranian military is threatening to block shipping not only in the Persian Gulf, but also in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Oman if the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports continues. Now, yesterday, a Chinese vessel carrying oil and chemicals got through the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump posted a truth today. China is very happy that I'm permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. I'm doing it for them also and the world. This situation will never happen again. They have agreed not to send weapons to Iran. President Xi will give me a big fat hug when I get there in a few weeks. We are working together smartly and very well. Doesn't that beat fighting? Now, Saudi Arabia is pressuring the United States to drop the blockade. Reuters reports that a high-level Pakistan delegation is also in Iran today for ongoing talks. And the 2-week ceasefire that winds down next week, well, Bloomberg reports that the U.S. and Iran are considering a 2-week extension, but a senior U.S. official tells Fox News the United States has not formally agreed to an extension of the ceasefire. There is continued engagement between the U.S. and Iran to reach a deal. Now, the UAE, the country that we're in, they have said they're doubling down on the relationship with the United States, and they are willing to consider joining the U.S. if any force is used out on the Gulf. Back to you.
Matt Finn, thank you, and stay safe.
5 minutes. Okay. Time that right. We have time for Baby Trump. So here we go with him. He's Baby Trump's explaining to Biden why he's so happy. So get ready.
Man, you're looking a little happier than normal. What's got you all jazzed up, man?
Joe, I'm a very happy person, okay? Everybody says so. They say, sir, you are the happiest person that we've ever seen. But I am extra happy today, Joe.
Well, that's groovy, man. What's going on, fella?
What's going on, Joe, is we just went and flew around the moon very powerfully. It was very impressive.
Huh? What do you mean? Whose moon?
What are you talking about? Whose moon? Our moon.
Oh, big deal, man. Last time I showed people my moon, everybody got all bent out of shape. Nobody seemed to be that happy about it.
Not that kind of moon, you lunatic. I'm talking about the moon in the sky, okay?
Oh, what do we need up there? Why did you want to do that for anyhow?
You're really just sucking the fun out of this, Joe. We went to the moon because we are Americans, okay? And we do what other countries wish they could do, so we did it to show all the other countries how amazing we are.
Oh, come on, man. There's some other good countries.
Joe, no other country in the world could do this. What do you think France could? They can't even protect their president from his very manly wife. And over in England, the prime minister is running around like the village idiot. It's not good.
So who did you send up there, man? Do you think they can bring me back some moon powder? Hunter said he has something he wants to try with it.
Joe, I'm not going to have them bring your just horrible son anything, okay? He's a stupid person.
Oh, come on, man.
But I sent just the greatest team of American patriots anywhere, okay? These are very high IQ people. Unlike you, Joe. Oh, right, there was also a Canadian on board who probably volunteered so he could get as far from Canada as humanly possible. And this year is our wonderful nation's 250th birthday, and this mission went 250,000 miles, so it was very appropriate. And I got to speak with them while they were up there.
Oh, how was that?
Pretty good.
Hello, Artemis 2. This is Baby Trumpy. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We are so honored to be speaking to you from space.
No, wait. You still got your green screen turned off? You're going to make us look like stupid people? Get that fixed.
Hey, man, what's Barack doing up there?
That's not Barack, you lunatic. It's Victor Glover. He's a great American, unlike you, who's a maniac.
How is it now?
Yes, that's much more believable. I just want to say that the entire nation is proud of you all, and you're helping us claim the moon for Trumpy. I mean America.
Oh, come on, man. That's what this is all about?
That's right, Joe. Once I claim the moon, then every night all your radical lunatic Democrats will look up and see Trump's moon, okay? I'm going to moon them every night.
So, how's it going up there? Have you had any problems?
Well, actually, sir, on our first day, the toilet stopped working and wouldn't flush.
What? One of you clogged up the toilet? Which one of you had a big meal before takeoff? Was it the Canadian?
Oh, no, sir. It was just a mechanical issue.
It's unbelievable. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars to launch you at the moon, and you can't even make a working toilet. How am I supposed to brag to other countries that we are better than them?
Hey, man, that reminds me of the time I clogged up your toilet. It was awful, man. It was overflowing and stuff was just going everywhere.
What are you talking about, Joe? That never happened. I would remember that. It sounds horrendous.
Oh, right. That just happened. Don't go into your bathroom in the Oval Office.
You clogged up my toilet, Joe?
Just don't worry about it, man. It's not the first time. And if it won't be the last, what else happened?
When you went by the moon, did you see any place we can build a facility to ship all the radical Democrats?
You want to ship all the Democrats to the moon?
Well, they love aliens so much, I thought they would like to become them.
Oh, malarkey, man. You can't send us to the moon.
Just you, Joe. So you'll stop destroying my toilet. It's disgusting.
3, 2, 1. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. Now for our soldiers that gave the ultimate sacrifice.
She now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride. For my people that are
never forgotten. Thank you for your service, each and every one of our military. Rest in peace. Now for the lives that was stolen by the illegals.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say?
Rest in peace, angels. Praying God wraps his arms around each and every one of your families. Oh, right. Now, let's see. All right. I guess we've got 2, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 questions left on Ruth. And then I got a video of Samuel 1 to play. And then we'll start on the quiz for it. Oh. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Having one of those moments. It's all right. Here we go. Let me see. Let me get the last questions on Ruth. Must not have been too important. I forgot. It'll probably hit me.
Ruth.
Alrighty. Let me see. Go over here. Make that there. I think I got it. Oh. Let me remove that. There. No. No, I got it. Okay. Y'all ready? Let's get started.
To the broader narrative of Israel's monarchy and the lineage of Jesus Christ. Obed's birth marks a critical link in the genealogy, leading to the establishment of the Davidic dynasty. Ruth chapter 4, verses
Hey, Mel,
17
good to see
to 22.
you. Love you.
Question 19. Which period does the
Praying
story
for
of
you.
Ruth take place in? A. Time of the exile. B. Time of the kings. C. Time of the judges. D. Time of the prophets. You get 10 seconds.
Got 10 seconds. Let's see. Christopher coming in hot with a C. Party Bonza coming in with a C. Gator Girl with a C. Hold on just a second. Let me get this my sidekick up here for Rumble. Now, there you go. Now, perfect. Let me see. Christopher coming in with hot with a C, Party Bonza with a C, Darlene with a C, Tracy with a C, and Darlene with a C. Good night, Mel. Sweet dreams. And I'm with a C.
All right, looks like Jay Keeps with a C, Susan with a C, and I picked C. I'll see.
Okay. Huh? Here we go. Woo, y'all got
That's
it.
C. Time of the judges. This period was marked by social and political turmoil in Israel, with the recurring theme of the Israelites turning away from God and being redeemed by judges. The story of Ruth offers a contrast with its themes of loyalty, faith, and divine providence. Ruth, chapter 1, verse 1. Question 20. What did Naomi ask the people to call her? A. Ruth. B. Mara. C. Rachel. D. Deborah.
Gosh, I know this one
Get
too.
10 seconds.
I wonder. Chris coming in hot with a B. Gator Girl with a B. Tracy with a B. Darlene with a B. And I'm going with a B. And Party Bumza with a B.
Yeah, I'm with a B. Susan's with a B. Yeah, I haven't seen Jay Keeps yet. With a B. We're all in with a B.
The answer is boom chakalaka.
That's B, Mara. Naomi asked the people to call her Mara, which means bitter. In Ruth chapter 1, verse 20, she expressed her grief and sorrow over the loss of her husband and sons, feeling that the Lord had dealt bitterly with her. This name change reflects Naomi's profound sense of loss and the impact of her hardships. Stay with us until the end of the video to see how many Bible quiz questions you got right. Don't forget to note your score and share it with us in the comments section.
We done good on this one.
Let's explore and learn more about the Bible with these fun and interesting questions. Question 21. Why did Naomi decide to return to Bethlehem from Moab? A. Famine in Moab. B. Death of her husband. C. Invitation from relatives. D. Heard the Lord had provided food. You get 10 seconds.
That one's kind of tricky. But I think I'm going to go with Gator Girl with a D. Christopher with a B. Party Bonza with an A. Tracy with a D. And Darlene with a D.
Yeah, Susan with a B, Jay Keeps with a B, and I took a D.
Okay, the answer is they tried tricky on this one.
Well, you can go with A too, almost, right?
Yeah. And they talked about her husband passing away quite a bit.
Right. But it was famine that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's D. Heard the Lord had provided food. Naomi decided to return to Bethlehem from Moab because she heard that the Lord had provided food for his people. In Ruth chapter 1, verse 6, Naomi's decision highlights her desire to return to her homeland and seek the provision and blessing of God after the deaths of her husband and sons. Question 22. What did Boaz give Ruth for Naomi after the threshing floor meeting? A. Barley. B. Bread. C. Money. D. Jewelry. You get 10 seconds.
Whoop. I'm not typing anywhere, am I? A.
Christopher with a B. Party Bonza with an A. Coming in hot. Darlene with an A. Gator Girl with an A. And Tracy with an A. And I'm going with an A.
I went with an A. Susan went with an A. Jay Keeps says all of the above, but that starts with an A, so A.
A.
I guess.
Here we go. The two guys on YouTube is staying strong together. No? Only Chris
That's
went with
A.
me.
Barley.
Party Bonza
After
did.
their meeting at the threshing floor,
Way to go!
Boaz gave Ruth 6 measures of barley to take back to Naomi. This act is described in Ruth chapter 3. Verse 17, where Boaz shows his generosity and care for both Ruth and Naomi by ensuring they have enough food. This gift symbolizes Boaz's commitment to providing for them and foreshadows his role as their kinsman redeemer. Question 23. Who did Naomi say brought her back empty? A. Ruth. B. Elimelech. C. The Lord. D. The Moabites.
This was in the clip. Let me see. Come on, YouTube. Don't be scared. Party bombs with a B. Gator girl with a C. Chris with a D. Tracy with a C. Darlene with a C. And me with a C.
Wow. Yeah. I don't have any letters over here yet. I mean myself, but obviously brought her back. But the whole empty thing's freaking me out. Yeah, I don't understand the question either, Jay Keeps, but I'm gonna go with C. I mean, she was empty after her husband passed away, and the Lord brought her back to her people. So that's why I'm picking C. All right, so Susan with the C. Yeah, but I don't think they're talking physically. I think they're talking what Ruth. We're gonna find out here with the answer because I can't remember. So yeah, Jay Keeps is going with C.
Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Darlene said C. And I'm going with C.
You get 10 seconds. That's C, the Lord. In Ruth chapter 1, verse 21, Naomi expressed her deep sorrow and feeling of emptiness after losing her husband and sons. She felt that the Lord had afflicted her and brought misfortune upon her, underscoring her sense of grief and despair.
That's why she changed
Question
her name.
24. What was the custom in Israel to finalize a transaction or redemption? A. Signing a document. B. Shaking hands. C. Exchanging sandals. D. Offering a sacrifice. You get 10 seconds.
I'm going with D.
Really?
I can't be exchanging sandals.
Are you sure?
Oh my gosh,
You know
it probably
what
is
you're
because
talking. You know what era you was talking about.
I'm still
answer?
going with D. I'll go down with D. I'm sorry.
Okay. Party Buns is going down with you too with a D.
Sure, okay.
Darlene is with a C.
I listened to it last night, Gator, when I was falling asleep. I actually made it through all 4 chapters, so I must have missed it.
Priscilla with a D. Christopher with a D. Y'all gonna be surprised.
No, I think right. I'm thinking I don't remember hearing about a sacrifice, but I'm thinking about what Israel. But yeah, go ahead. If it's exchanging sandals, I'm done.
You can't. I won't let you. Here we go.
That is just weird.
Boom, chocolate.
That's
That's
stupid.
C, exchanging sandals. In
Well,
Ruth
it was
chapter
kind of
4,
like a
verse
tradition
7,
back then.
this practice is explained as a way to confirm a legal agreement in
I
ancient
thought to
Israel.
myself, I sure
The
wasn't gonna give
removal
my
and
shoes
exchange
to-
of a sandal symbolized the transfer of property rights or the act of redemption, ensuring the transaction was recognized by witnesses.
Those are your sandals.
Question 25. What did Ruth become to Jesus due to her
Oh
loyalty?
no.
A, his ancestor. B, his disciple. C, his mother. D,
Yeah, this
his
is definitely a
great-grandmother.
big D.
You get 10 seconds.
Okay, let's see. Gator Girl coming in hot with an A.
Oh
Courtney
no.
Bunzel with an A. Tracy with an A.
No, I'm thinking
Chris
of
with a
David.
B.
You know what? I'll go back with don't follow me, people. I'm going to go with an A over here on Rumble because I'm thinking of David and not Jesus. So, hello. We're good. I got my head straight.
Chris with a B. Have to, Tracy. It relieves stress.
Susan, you can correct yourself because I was wrong. There we go. All of Rumble, all of Rumble is an A. See, I kept hearing a lot about, remember we kept hearing about King David and lineage to King David?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I immediately I lost my brain. So yes, ancestor, A. A.
Okay. We all got A's across the board. So here we go. Oh, Chris. He had to go with a B. I think he knows
It's A. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just being hard to get along with. He's trying to start trouble with me. And Priscilla with an A.
That's A, his ancestor. Her steadfast devotion to Naomi and her marriage to Boaz resulted in the birth of Obed, who was the father of Jesse and the grandfather of King David. This connection places Ruth in the direct ancestral line of David from whom Jesus descended. Her story highlights the themes of faithfulness, redemption, and the inclusive nature of God's plan. Ruth chapter 4, verses 17 to 22.
Yay.
Oh, wow. You've completed our quiz on the book of Ruth. How did you fare with these challenging questions?
Pause you. And
Most everyone did well.
yeah. Ruth, Gator Girl helped us dial it in on Ruth with that movie she showed. Because that clip, it gives you the gist of the chapter, but the videos that Gator Girl shows goes in more depth. Stop sharing that one. And here we go with the Book of Samuel, the video.
Come on, mouse work. There we go.
Up here so I don't click on it again accidentally. Here we go.
The books of 1st and 2nd Samuel. They're two separate books in our modern Bibles, but that division is due simply to scroll length. It was originally written as one coherent story. We're just going to cover the book of 1 Samuel in this video. So after Israel was rescued from slavery in Egypt, they made a covenant with God at Mount Sinai and eventually came into the Promised Land. And there, Israel was supposed to be faithful to God and obey the
Priscilla, we're
covenant
going to
commands.
do Samuel
Before the book
after
of
this
Samuel,
little
Judges
video.
showed how Israel failed at that task big time. It was a period of moral chaos, and it showed Israel's need for wise, faithful leaders. The book of Samuel provides an answer to that need. The book of Samuel's story focuses on three main characters: the prophet Samuel, where the book gets its name, and then King Saul, and after that, King David. And all three of them transitioned Israel from a group of tribes ruled by judges into a unified kingdom ruled by King David in Jerusalem. And the book of Samuel has a fascinating design that weaves the story of these three characters together in four main parts. Samuel, he's the key leader and prophet in the first section of the book, but then he also plays a key role in the next section, which is Saul's story, and it's told in two movements: Saul's rise to power and then his failures.
I'm going to have to watch this later. This
The second
isn't
part
fair.
is about his downfall and his tragic death. And then the drama of Saul's demise is matched by David's exciting rise to power. And then David's story is told in two movements. First,
I'll
he
be
rides
back.
the wave of his success, followed by his own tragic failure and the slow self-destruction of his family and then his kingdom. The book concludes with an epilogue that reflects back over the whole story. So let's dive in and see how this all unfolds. Part 1 picks up from the chaos of the book of Judges, and we're introduced to a touching story about a woman named Hannah. And she's grieved because she has never been able to have children. And by God's grace, she finally has a son named Samuel. And in joy, she sings this amazing poem in chapter 2. And the poem is all about how God opposes the proud and exalts the humble, about how despite tragedies and human evil, God is working out his purposes in history. And also it's about how God will one day raise up an anointed king for his people. Now, Hannah's poem has been placed here at the beginning of the book to introduce these key themes that we're going to see throughout the whole story, like the next one. Samuel grows up and becomes a great prophet and leader for the people of Israel, at the same time that the Philistines rise to power as Israel's arch nemesis. And in this crucial battle, the Israelites get arrogant, and instead of praying and asking God for help, they trot out the Ark of the Covenant as this kind of magic trophy that will automatically grant them victory in battle. And so because of their arrogant presumption, God allows Israel to lose the battle and the ark is stolen. So the Philistines, they take the ark and they place it in the temple of their god, Dagon. And then the God of Israel defeats the Philistines and the god Dagon without an army by sending plagues on the people. And then the Philistines don't want the ark anymore, obviously, and they send it back to Israel. And the point of this little story seems to be this: God is not Israel's trophy, and he opposes pride among the Philistines, but also among his own people. And so Israel needs to remain humble and obedient if they want to experience God's covenant blessing, which opens up into the next large section. The Israelites come to Samuel and they say, hey, we want a king like all the other nations have. Go find one for us. And so Samuel, he's kind of ticked off and he goes to consult with God. And God says, yes, their motives are all wrong, but if a king is what they want, give them one. And so we're introduced to the figure of Saul. Now, Saul is a tragic figure because he begins full of promise. He's tall, he's good looking, he's a perfect candidate for a king, but he has deep character flaws. He's dishonest, he lacks integrity, and he seems incapable of acknowledging his own mistakes. And so these flaws become his downfall. He wins some battles at the beginning, but his flaws run so deep, he eventually disqualifies himself by blatantly disobeying God's commands. And so the aging Samuel confronts Saul and Israel. He had warned the people that they would only benefit from a king who's humble and faithful to God. Otherwise, the kings of Israel will bring ruin. So he informs Saul that God is going to raise up a new king to replace him. And so Saul's downfall begins, as God at the same time is working behind the scenes to raise up that new king. It's an insignificant shepherd boy named David. He's the least likely candidate to be king, but the famous story of David and Goliath shows that God's choice of David is not based on his family status, but simply on his radical and humble trust in the God of Israel. And so this story embodies all of the themes of Hannah's poem. Proud Saul and Goliath are brought low, while humble David is exalted. From here, we watch Saul slowly descend into madness, while David rises to power. So David starts working for Saul as a general, and he's winning all of the battles, and he's also winning all of the fame. And so Saul gets jealous, and he starts chasing David around, hunting him, trying to kill him. David's done nothing wrong, and so David simply runs and waits in the wilderness. And here we see David's true character. He has multiple opportunities to kill Saul, but he doesn't. He simply trusts that despite Saul's evil, God will raise up a king for his people. What's interesting, too, is that many of the poems of David that you find in the book of Psalms are linked to this very period of his life, and they all express the same attitude of trust. And so this section of the book ends with Saul coming to a grisly death after losing a battle with the Philistines. 1 Samuel tells some of the most intricate, well-told stories you find anywhere in the Bible, and the characters Saul and David, they're portrayed very realistically. And the author's putting them forward as character studies so that you can find yourself in them. So in Saul's story, we see a warning. It's crucial that we reflect on our own character flaws and how they harm us and other people. And with God's help, we need to humble ourselves and deal with our dark side so that Saul's story doesn't become ours. David, on the other hand, is presented as an example of patience and trust in God's timing in our lives. And so he's running in the wilderness, being chased by Saul. David had every reason to think that God had abandoned him, but that's not what he thinks. And so David's story encourages us to trust that despite human evil, God is working out his purposes to oppose the proud and to exalt the humble. And that's what 1 Samuel is all about.
So, I hope y'all liked that one. I liked it. Okay. Let me grab the trivia. Let me grab it. Pause it. Make it bigger. Go back up here. And that's right. Okay. Welcome back, stranger.
I can't hear the videos when you play it with StreamYard. It doesn't come through. And if I play it, then it echoes, and I don't want people to hear an echo. So,
well, you could like the microphone, just click it off, and we won't hear no echo.
yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I see that now. All right.
Just a hint, since you're my sidekick up here. Just a little thing that I do. Like whenever I clear my throat, I'll click it. Okay, here we go.
Today, we dive deep into the heart of ancient scripture with a special focus on the book of 1 Samuel. We've meticulously
Samuel's
selected
good too,
25
Christopher.
of the toughest riddles to challenge your biblical acumen and deepen your understanding of this pivotal text. Are you ready to demonstrate your scriptural savvy? Hold on just a moment before we begin our journey through these enigmatic questions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your engagement helps us spread the teachings and wisdom of the Bible. We can't wait to connect with you and share in your journey of biblical discovery. So, are you prepared for this enthralling challenge from the book of 1 Samuel? Let's get started. Question 1. Who prayed for a child and vowed to dedicate that child to God? A. Sarah. B. Hannah. C. Rachel. D. Elizabeth. You get 10 seconds.
Let's see. Chris with a coming in hot with a B. Gator Girl with a B. Tracy with a B. And Darlene with the B. With me tagging with a B.
I have a B. Jay Keeps has a B. Yep, and Susan has a B.
Okay, Priscilla with a B. And here we go.
That's B, Hannah. In 1 Samuel
Way to go,
chapter 1,
everyone.
Hannah, deeply distressed by her inability to conceive, prayed fervently to God for a child. Her prayers were answered, and she gave birth to Samuel, whom she brought to the temple to serve under Eli the priest as she had vowed. This story highlights Hannah's faith and commitment to her promise to God. Question 2. How old was Eli when he died? A, 65. B, 78. C, 98. D, 108. You get 10 seconds.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go with old age. I'm going to go D. Oh, stop it. Let me fail. Let me learn. That's fine. I didn't get to hear it all because it was, forget it.
Well, it didn't say it. It didn't say it in the video. How old
Oh,
he
so
was.
you're getting on me because I didn't read it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I should have listened to it today.
Priscilla with a D. Gator Girl with a C. Tracy with a C. Darlene with a C. And Christopher coming in hot with a C. And me with a C.
I'm with the D, and the girls are still thinking. Susan with a C. And Jay Keeps is going with an A. So go ahead.
It confused me because I always thought most of them was always over 100, but this one was the youngest one that I've read so far about. Hadn't hit 100 yet. Tracy, you're taking
That's
bit
C,
by its
98.
side.
Eli, the priest of Israel, died at the age of 98. His death occurred after hearing the news of the Ark of the Covenant being captured by the Philistines and the death of his sons, Hophni and Phinehas. This event is a significant moment reflecting the dire state of Israel's religious leadership and is detailed in 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 18. Question 3. Who was David's wife and Saul's daughter? A, Esther. B, Michal. C, Abigail. D, Bathsheba. You get 10 seconds.
This wasn't in the video either.
Great.
I'm sorry, Tracy. I have to because I love them. Get a girl with coming in hot with a B.
You're going to make me take B only because I know that you two read it.
Darlene with a B. Christopher with a D. There's your D.
I knew it wasn't D.
Tracy coming in with a B. And I say B.
Yeah, we have a mix over here.
Priscilla with a B. In question marks.
All right, we have a mix. Jay Keeps with an A, Susan with a D, and I'm taking B.
Wait, D. She changed it to D instead of B. Priscilla. Okay, Priscilla. Are you sure?
Susan's going with the B question mark.
Okay. Here we go.
That's B, Michal. Michal was David's wife and the daughter of Saul. Michal's relationship with David is notable as it combines personal affection and political intrigue. She helped David escape from Saul, who sought to kill him.
Aw.
Their complex relationship and Michal's loyalty to David are captured in 1 Samuel, chapter 18, verses 20 to 28. Question 4. Where was Goliath from? A. Galilee. B. Sodom. C. Samaria. D. Philistine. You get 10 seconds.
I'm going to get one right or no one. Going with a D.
Woo! Party time. Get it, girl, coming in hot with a D. Tracy with a D. Christopher with a D. Darlene with a D.
And
Me with a D.
Jay Keeps with a D, Susan with a D, and I picked a D.
I'm seeing Priscilla's. There she is. Priscilla with a D. Coming in hot. Here we go. Woo.
That's D, Philistine. Goliath, the giant warrior whom David defeated with a stone and a sling, was from Gath. Gath is one of the 5 city-states of the Philistines, and Goliath's origin highlights the ongoing conflict between the Israelites and the Philistines. The story of David and Goliath is a pivotal battle detailed in 1 Samuel chapter 17, symbolizing the triumph of faith and cunning over brute strength. Question 5. How tall was Goliath?
Oh my goodness.
A. 5 cubits. B. 5 cubits and 2 spans. C. 6 cubits.
What's a cubit?
D. 6 cubits and a span. You get 10 seconds.
I really don't know this, but I'm going with the biggest amount, and I figure 6 cubits and a spans. D, because that's the largest. Looks like the biggest one.
Yeah, I'm going with
C is just 6.
Ugh. All right, I'm going with B. I think 6 is too much. Trying to think of what a cubit is in Noah's Ark.
Chris with a D with a question mark. I'm with you, Chris. Tracy coming in hot with a D. Darlene with a D. What's a cubic? I have no idea, Priscilla. Sorry, I'm just guessing on this one. Gator Girl with an A. And Tracy with an A. And Priscilla with a B. We got mixed over here.
Yeah, I'm with a B. Susan's with a B. Jay Keeps says B, but she doesn't remember for sure. A cubit is it was like the standard, which was really stupid. It's like the standard length between your fingertips, I think, and your elbow or something. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's your, but anyway, it was one of those type of measurements. I just remember Bill Cosby doing the Noah thing back in the late '60s. It's on his record where Noah's telling, or God's telling Noah how long or how big to build the ark, and Noah goes, "What's a cubit?" It's a joke, but I think five's a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the answer. This one's tough.
All right. I'm guessing a D because a giant's pretty dang tall. So I'm going with the last one. Just for that reason, I don't know.
Oh, Chris looked it up. What a cubit is, or the answer? So there you go.
That's D, 6 cubits and a span. This imposing stature made Goliath a formidable opponent and a symbol of the Philistine threat. His height is specifically mentioned in 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verse 4, emphasizing the dramatic disparity between him and the young David.
Remember. Chris, what did you look up? What was a cubit? Well, what is it? Tell me. Tell us. Enlighten us. Because, you know, your babysit, yeah, I think I'm the youngest one. Your baby sister, which is your toddler sister, is, needs to know.
He's looking it up again.
Could be tapping it out. Could be a long one explaining it. You write it while I play. Let me know.
Treasured companion, subscribing is the key to staying informed about our upcoming quizzes. Make sure you don't miss out. Question 6. How many stones did David collect for his battle against Goliath? A. 5. B. 4. C. 3. D. 2. You get 10 seconds.
Did you hear that? It said D, Q 2, and it was 1. There you go, BitBot. Susan, J Keeps, there it is. See, I told you probably had a lot to write out.
Tip of the middle finger.
To your elbow.
The elbow to the tip of the middle finger, yeah.
Well.
So the end of your fingers.
Y'all are some smart cookies.
Yeah, but I couldn't get the right answer. So.
Well, still. But did y'all hear that on D? He said 2 and it was 1. Which is
We all know what the answer is here anyway, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
everybody know this? Yeah.
Chris coming in hot with an A, Gator Girl with an A, Tracy with an A, Darlene with an A, Priscilla with an A, and me with an A.
Jay keeps with an A.
Longer.
Susan was an A, and I picked A.
Yeah, I got short arms. I don't have long arms. That's a good one, Priscilla. Here we go.
So you better hope you get one person's measurements.
That's A.
Why doesn't
5.
this fit?
David collected 5 smooth stones from a stream before facing Goliath. He put these stones in his shepherd's bag, using one to strike down the giant.
Chris.
This detail is recorded in 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verse 40, illustrating David's preparation and faith in God's protection. Question 7. Against which kingdom did Saul die in a battle? A. Moabites. B. Amalekites. C. Philistines. D. Babylonians. You get 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. I missed this one too if it was in the review.
Chris coming in hot with a C. Katie Girl with a C. Darlene with a C. Tracy with a C. And me tagging along with a C.
Peer pressure. Susan with a C. What? I'm just saying. I picked a C.
No peer pressure here. You pick what you want to pick.
Jay Keeps with a C. All of us have C.
Jay Keeps, love you.
Short term. I have short term memory loss too.
I do too. Okay. The answer is Priscilla with a C.
That's C. Philistines. His death occurred on Mount Gilboa, as described in 1 Samuel chapter 31. The battle was catastrophic for Israel, leading to the deaths of Saul and his 3 sons, including Jonathan. This event marked the end of Saul's troubled reign and paved the way for David's ascension as King of Israel. Question 8.
Can you
Which
help
woman's husband's
Priscilla?
name means that he is a worthless fellow? A. Ruth. B. Abigail. C. Deborah. D. Bathsheba. You get 10 seconds.
Well, like I said, Priscilla, hopefully Noah was the only one that was doing the measurements on the ark. Otherwise, things don't match up. They'd have.
Let me see.
What? He is a what?
Yeah, we got Gator Girl coming in with a B. Chris with a B. Tracy with a B. Darlene with a B. And a B.
Yeah, we're not getting anything over. Well, oh, there we go. I think Jay Keeps with a D. No. Yes? No. Yeah, she did. She put a D. Oh, just guessing. Susan with a B. And I'll go with B.
Okay. Priscilla with a B. I keep forgetting if I say the last one or not.
I hate when I'm guessing.
That's B. Abigail. This description reflects his behavior as foolish and harsh, especially in his dealings with David, which nearly led to his destruction. This story is told in 1 Samuel chapter 25, where Abigail's wisdom and quick action prevent a massacre by appeasing David, who was angered by Nabal's refusal to assist. Question 9. Who was the last judge of Israel? A. Samuel. B. Gideon. C. Samson. D. Jephthah. You get 10 seconds.
Okay.
This is another one of those that I know it, but I'm not going to get it right.
Gator Girl coming in hard and fast with an A. Chris with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy with an A. And Priscilla with an A. And I'm coming in trailing with an A.
Yeah, we're all A over here.
And the answer is we'll stop at 10 after 10 because it will be 10. 10.
That's A, Samuel. His leadership marked the transition from the period of the judges to the establishment of the monarchy. Samuel anointed the first 2 kings of Israel. His role as prophet, priest, and judge is detailed extensively in 1 Samuel, chapters 1 to 25, highlighting his influence in shaping Israel's early monarchy. Question 10. What happened when the Philistines took the Ark of the Covenant? A. Nothing happened. B. The Ark became invisible. C. Each one that touched it died. D. God afflicted them with tumors. You get 10 seconds.
You're going to think it's funny, but
Well, that it became invisible? I think that's funny.
no. It's the next that you wouldn't expect.
I know.
Okay, Chris with a C. Priscilla with an A. Gator Girl with a C. Darlene with a C.
All right. Well, all 3 of us on Rumble are going
And
with
I'm
a
going
D.
with it. That's what I'm going with. D. 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 D.
D.
Tracy with a C.
Anybody throughout time who touched it would die. So, but anyways, yeah.
You're guessing with this one, Gator Girl. Okay. The answer is... Man, we couldn't go out on a good note. Hey!
That's D. God afflicted them with tumors. The ark was taken to several Philistine cities, each of which suffered outbreaks of tumors and chaos, prompting the Philistines to move the ark repeatedly. Ultimately, recognizing it as a source of their troubles, the Philistines sent the ark back to Israel on a new cart pulled by 2 cows. This series of events in 1 Samuel chapters 5 to 6 demonstrates the power associated with the ark and its role as a divine symbol for Israel. Question 11.
Well.
All right. Okay, I'm jumping off so you can say goodnight.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
You're welcome. Love you.
All right, everyone. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming tonight. And again, I'm sorry for being late. He doesn't know. Daniel hasn't been around too much like Danny, so he didn't know. So, but I love each and every one of y'all, and if y'all would keep Betty, Steve, and Aaron in your prayers. Tomorrow, I believe, is when I was told Aaron will find out if he's on the cutting list of his job. So keep him in your prayers that everything works out. And D, surgery April the 30th. And Goldie, they said she's going to have surgery, but keep her in your prayers that everything goes smoothly if they do, or God heals her before They have to. And remember Dee's dad. Remember Teacup, her eyes. Remember Darlene and her family. Remember Bonnie. Both Cindy's in your prayers too, please. Santa, Jared, and Julius in your prayers for strength. Chris, keep Chris in your prayers because May the 6th, he's having a little surgery. Remember Carrie in your prayers for his breathing. And remember Gator Girl, that they move up the move-in date for her so she can have her own place and have the happiness that she deserves. And remember Tina B in your prayers because losing someone is hard and you never get over it. There's always that little place there. And if you would you please remember and say a little prayer for my dad and this lady that I take care of? I'm not really allowed to say her name, but just keep her in your prayers. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday, yeah. Tomorrow night on time. And I love each and every one of you. God bless. And remember, if God places someone on your heart or your mind, stop and listen to them and pray. Because you never know what someone's going through. But God knows. And He placed them on your heart and your mind for a reason. So good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking is a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town. Sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to